Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. Yeah, today is Thursday, and here is all of my babies. This is, I'll just start from this line. I'm not gonna go from the oldest to the youngest. So here's my big girl. She is Jamie Santana. She is the Saskia kit by Bonnie Brown. And then next is my India McQuell. She is the Indie kit by Laura Lee Eagles. My big boy, Dyson Ash James. And he is the Grayson kit by Bonnie Brown. My beautiful girl, Araya Essence. And she is the Macy kit by Andrea Arcello. And here is my big girl, Julia Destiny, and I call her Jules for short. And she is the Elliot kit by Michelle Fagan. Now I have a dilemma. Here's my dilemma. Right in front of Jules is my rocking chair. See, this is the rocking chair. And my husband does not like Jules in front of the playpen or behind the rocking chair. So he had suggested me moving Jules and putting Jules here. And putting her here means she's in front of the air condition. And I really didn't want to place Jules there because I didn't want a direct chill on Jules. So you know what he had done? He actually placed Jules here himself and told me that when he sits in this bouncing when he sits in the rocking chair, because in front of the rocking chair on the wall up high is the television, and you know he loves to sit in this chair and watch TV, you know, rather than always laying in the bed. So okay, I didn't complain and I left Jules there for maybe 2 days, but I felt like the air condition was really blowing on her head. I was a bit uncomfortable with it, so I moved Jules and put her back here. And now my husband hadn't mentioned anything about me putting Jules back here. But here's my dilemma. As you can see, the playpen is full. I really don't have any more room here for any more babies. And I am heavy down expecting my baby boy, Preston Jerome, which is the Phoenix kit by Andrea Arcello. My artist is in the process of rooting him. Now, the other thing is I'm gonna go ahead and show you, I did show you a few months ago that I do have a gym room / nursery. So hold a minute and I will be right back. I will show you the nursery. Okay, so here's my nursery and gym room. Yeah, I have my treadmill. I have my 0G Strider. I keep calling this a 0G Strider, but I think it's called something else, but I'm not sure. But anyway, this is my gym room / nursery. My husband gave me this room to display all of my dolls. But he was such a sweetheart because he didn't complain when I put the playpen in the bedroom and put the babies in the bedroom. He didn't complain. He didn't say anything. But actually the original plan was this room was really supposed to be displaying all of my babies. Okay, so let me just go ahead and show you here. So this is my baby, not my baby girl. This is my big girl, my 11-year-old daughter's original stroller. Yeah, that's her original stroller. And anyway, excuse anything else that you see in here because my husband put this, we had no space for this drawer, so he put it in here. He put this old DVD player in there. But anyway, here, as you can see, I have lots of room here to display my babies. Now the problem I have here is that there's no air conditioning, and this side of the room gets direct sunlight, and this side of the house is always hotter than my bedroom. But the good thing about my bedroom is that we have the AC on 24/7. So I'm very comfortable with the babies being in my bedroom. So here I have a whole, well, let me start here. I have an empty stroller because of course I can take Shaggy out of here. See? And if Miss Billy is watching from Billy's nursery, here's the little, you had gifted me these little, I don't really know what you call them, but I know they're for the stroller. You had gifted me those. So as soon as I make some videos of my babies in the stroller, I haven't as yet, but as soon as I do, you'll be able to see those more. So anyway, like I said, I have this is a space that I can display a baby. I have my boy's bouncer. I can display the babies. This is the cradle I had mentioned a while back that I had asked to purchase this cradle from a family member. Like a few years back, I had noticed that she had this for a few years, and I noticed that it was always in the same spot every time I visit. So one day I decided to ask her to allow me to purchase it, and she insisted that she won't charge me, that she'll just give it to me. So this is it. Of course, I don't have the babies in it, so I have some stuff just thrown in here that I can take out, but this is a space that the baby can also be displayed. I can get 1 to 2 babies in here easily. All right, now I have a few dolls behind here because remember I did show that my husband had built this what do you call it, shelf to display all of my American Girl dolls and stuff. But what I found that was happening is that a lot of the dolls were falling down. So what I did is I had placed them back on the shelf and they fell again. So I decided, you know what, I don't know what's going on here with the shelf. So for the dolls that fell, some of them I just went ahead and, just rest right behind here. Yeah, they're right behind there. And then I displayed a few more of my American Girl dolls in my living room. Yeah. But like I was saying, I have this whole room. This was the original plan, that this would be a gym room / nursery. I have... Anyway, let me move this chair. My husband was painting and he spilled paint here, but it's just a matter of scraping it up. But I hadn't done that because he's not finished working, so I'm sure he'll get paint on it again. So here I have like a lot of my baby stuff here. Like these are all clothes here. All of Araya's stuff is in here. I have my Masterpiece dolls shoes in that box. These are glass beads, and right here these are all Dyson's clothing. These are Jay's stuff. This container is Princeton Jerome stuff, my Phoenix baby boy that I'm expecting in a few weeks. This stuff here is India McQuell, my big girl McQuell. And this stuff here is jewels. Yeah, these are jewels. So it's such a hassle for me. I mean, seeing that I'm showing you the nursery, I decided to just come on and show you the closet. It's such a hassle when it comes to like looking for clothing for the babies, because if I'm looking for something for, let's say, Dyson, I have to move all of these containers to get to Dyson stuff down here, or Jay's stuff, you see. So what I started doing is I just started like, when the babies wear something, I just stuff it here. Like these are Araya, not Araya, these are McQuell stuff. I just rest there. And then here, some of Dyson stuff I just went ahead and put here. But yeah, so, and I have a few of the baby stuff like hanging up, and I really need to put away, because as you can see, I still have like a lot of the Christmas stuff that, you know, the babies haven't even worn. And up high I have Pampers, lots of Pampers. I really need to get rid of a lot of these Pampers, because like the reusable ones that I've used, you know, they're really starting to look a little bit icky, so I need to get rid of those really. Yeah, so those are all the Pampers up there. Yeah, now that don't have anything to do with what I'm talking about, but I just thought I should show you. I mean, seeing that sharing this with you in my nursery room. Okay, so let me go back in my bedroom. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back in my bedroom, and like I said, well, right now I have the air condition off because I'm recording, you know, to eliminate the noise. So this is what I decided. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know what my husband will say, but I've decided to bring my baby boy's bouncer and put it here. There's absolutely no room for Princeton in this playpen. There's no room. So, and there's no room in the bounce. Well, you know, there's only room for Jules in this bouncer. Really, in the bouncer, unless you're a preemie baby, it's really just one baby that can be displayed. And or maybe two small newborn size babies, but definitely not 2 3-month size and up babies. No. And Princeton, you know, even though his artist told me that he is a newborn size, I really think he is more 0 to 3 months, really. So this is what I decided to do, and I'm gonna do it with you guys watching. So I'm gonna put you on hold, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, I placed my baby boy's bouncer in front of the air condition. I don't think I can avoid it. There's no space, and I really don't want the babies in the nursery / gym room, because like I said, there's no air condition. It's pretty hot, and you know, I really don't want to damage their vinyls from the heat, because that part of the room really is hot and there's no air conditioning in there. So I've decided this is what I'm going to do. My husband is traveling. He should be home today. I'm going to go ahead and put Araya in this bouncer, and when Princeton comes home, then I will put Araya back in the playpen. I just want my husband to get used to, I don't really want him to notice, because he doesn't know I'm expecting another baby. No, he doesn't. So, you know, I don't want him to, I don't know if he's aware of exactly how much babies I have. So if I was to wait until Princeton comes and then display Princeton here, he might notice Princeton is a new baby. I don't know. But, you know, because, you know, I'm guessing that, like, when I'm not in the room, that my husband looks at these babies. You know, I'm guessing he does behind my back. So he might be familiar with each baby in here. So if I was to go ahead and wait until Princeton arrives to display him here, he may notice that Princeton is a new baby. And I don't want my husband to know that I purchased a new baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Araya and display her here until Princeton comes home. So hold on, and I'm going to go ahead and place Araya in the bouncer now. Okay, so Araya is in the bouncer. What I did was I just went ahead and covered the bouncer with a girly blanket. Yeah, but when Princeton comes, I won't need a blanket, because, you know, the bouncer looks like a boy bouncer, just like how Jules is displayed in a girl's bouncer. Yeah, so that's that. I hope it works, really. I hope my husband doesn't say, why did you place this baby here and didn't move this baby? You know, I hope he doesn't I don't know, but you know, the one thing I don't want him to do is tell me to move the babies into the nursery. You see, because the heat. Now, if he has something to say, then I don't know. I may just have to. My last alternative would be to, you know, at the bottom of this playpen, you know, has some space. So I may have to take out this basket and put one baby to the bottom, and then well, that's the very last alternative that I can think of in order to have all the babies in the bedroom in the cool air condition. No, I just realized something else, that I'm also expecting 2 more baby girls after my Princeton arrives. Then I'm expecting 2 more baby girls. I think what I'm going to have to do is start storing babies down here. I don't see another solution, really. I'm gonna have to do that. That's gonna be difficult because I don't have any babies that I've not bonded with. Now, if I haven't bonded with a baby, then I can think nothing of displaying my babies under there, because you know I won't be seeing them. You know, most likely I would have to probably wrap them up and display them under there. This is the difficult thing. I love to see my babies. I do. And the whole idea of placing a Raya here now is that my husband gets familiar with seeing a baby here and a baby there. Because when Princeton comes home, I can always I can either place Princeton in the playpen for a few weeks, because I know I have a space for one more baby here. So if I place Princeton here, then my husband won't even notice that there's another baby in my collection. But when my other 2 baby girls arrive, then that's gonna be a problem. Not a problem, but yes, I probably don't have a choice, really, because I really don't want to display the babies in that hot room. That room gets pretty hot, especially in the summertime, like really hot. So you know, I don't want to do that to my babies. So the only other thing really is see, the plan was my husband was supposed to go ahead and install central air condition. Now, if he had done that, and I mean, it's still in the plans because we did purchase everything. We purchased the central air condition, and everything is, well, we just need the technician to come in and install it. But everything is here. But I don't know, for some reason, there's only one person that we know where I live that installs it, and for some reason he's the hardest person to catch up with. So you know, like if he was to go ahead and install the air condition, then problem solved, because you know, I don't have a problem displaying the babies in the other room, or not all, but some. I would display at least half and then keep half here in the bedroom with me. But you know, I'm very uncomfortable with the babies being in that hot room. So I think my choice really is to display as much babies as I can. Like I said, only one more baby can fit in this playpen. So when Princeton arrive, I think the best thing for me to do is to place Princeton here in the playpen for a few weeks. Or maybe I'll decide to keep him there because, you know, with this blanket here, the bouncer looks pretty girly. So I might just keep Araya here and Jules there. I mean, they're my bigger girls anyway. Yeah. So I don't know. But in any event, what I'll have to start doing is displaying babies underneath there. You know, probably just wrap them up and place the babies there. So for now, Princeton will be okay. He'll have a spot. So his spot would be either here in the playpen or here. See, you know, if my husband gets used now to seeing a baby here and a baby there, when I place Princeton here, you know, he won't notice the difference. And after that, any other babies that comes in, I'll have to, you know, display in this little storage area down here. Yeah. Until we can get the central air condition going. You know, because I'm pretty sure my husband, you know, he won't be interested in putting in a window unit and cutting on the air condition every day just to accommodate dolls. Yeah. So tell me what you think. So thank you all so much for watching, and you have a super great day. Bye-bye.